Hi everyone, welcome back. For those of you who are new here, my name is Melody, and in today's video I have a Dollar Tree haul for you. Now before we get into that, I have a little something that happened to me in a Dollar Tree, and I thought I'd like to share that with you. Maybe you guys have some advice or some input. For those of you who aren't interested in the story, I'll go ahead and put a timestamp in the comments section so that you can go ahead and click that and you can skip forward. You guys, there's going to be quite a few cuts in here, and I'm sorry. It's because I keep catching myself rambling and I need to get to the point. So this day, on this particular day, I was filming a shop with me. So I feel I need to tell you, it's not like I go in there and I announce my presence. I try to be as discreet as possible, and I try to stay out of everybody's way. Like if someone's looking down an aisle, I try to go to another aisle, or I try to be very discreet with whatever item I'm showing. Well, on this particular day, there was an employee there, and she saw me, and I'm a little confused because I feel like I got kicked out, but then she didn't exactly say I was kicked out. So what happened was she asked me, she's like, so what do you all do with that? Do you post it on the internet or something? And I said, oh yeah. And I'm just one of those people, like as soon as I'm starting a conversation with someone, I stopped my camera because that's just me. So I stopped the camera after she'd asked me that, and as I was telling her, I think I got the words out, oh yeah, I have a YouTube channel, and then I think I stopped filming there. And so I explained to her, I have a YouTube channel and I post, shop with me videos online. And she said, well, you're not supposed to be doing that. And then she went into a story. She tells me, she didn't say like you're kicked out. She said, you shouldn't be doing that. And what happened was we had someone come in, and she actually said she had someone come in. See, I'm rambling. Okay, so she basically went into this story, and she said, we had someone come in one time. The lady had a big camera. I guess she had a big camera set up. I don't know. I'm using my phone because I'm trying to be discreet. But the person that she was telling me the story about had a camera, and she made it sound like it was big. She used her arms and made it, like this. And I said, oh, really? Okay. So I just listened to her story, and basically she said the woman came in. She told the lady, you can't come in here doing that. And then the employee told me she called corporate. And then corporate told her that it's soliciting and to send them away. And if they come back, to call the police. And I said, oh, really? Wow. Okay. And then she said, yeah. So what we do is how am I going to word this? Because she said, if they see her again, because it's like she was telling me the story. She wasn't saying it to me. Am I making sense? So she said if they see them again, what happens is they'll call overhead to play back security camera, and then they call the police. And I was like, oh, okay. And I'm so clueless. I'm like, oh, wow, really? Okay. So I stopped filming, but I stayed in the store, and I was like browsing, and I stayed in the area looking. And then the lady walked away. I mean, I don't know how long I was there browsing. It wasn't like minutes and hours. I was there for some time, maybe a few minutes. See, I'm rambling. So I was there browsing, and then the lady went away. She went to the front counter. I thought she went to help them check out. Well, then I heard her say security playback camera, and then I panicked. I was like, it's like it hit me. Is she talking about me? Is she did she? So then I just was like, oh, I gotta go. So I don't know what I was thinking, but I panicked. So I had an item in my hand that I was going to buy. I went and I checked out, and on my way up to the checkout, I did pass her. Sorry, I was rambling again. I had to cut it. So basically on my way up to the checkout, I actually passed her, and I said, oh, excuse me. And then she said, excuse me. And then I went and checked out, and then I left. Well, guess what? I've never gone back to that store because I just was like, I don't know what happened. I just panicked because I'm like, well, I'm afraid to go back. She's going to call the cops on me. She didn't necessarily say to my face, hey, you can't do that. You don't come back here. You get out now. I'll call the cops the next time you come back. She just told me the story of the woman that came in with the camera setup. And so I did take it as my cue to stop filming and to just shop. but I guess that was her roundabout way of kicking me out of the store. I don't know. So I've been too afraid to go back because I'm a big chicken, and I'm rambling again. But yeah, so that's my story. I should say that I did contact Dollar Tree, and let's be real. We all know Dollar Tree customer service doesn't basically exist, but I tried. I contacted them multiple times through emails. I did contact them through Instagram, and that's the only response I got from them, was them telling me who exactly to email. So I did that, but yet I haven't heard anything, and it's been at least 3, maybe 4 weeks. So I waited a while before I mentioned this to you guys, because first of all, I'm humiliated. I'm embarrassed that I don't know. And second of all, I don't know. I was like, should I tell people? I mean, people are going to think I'm a criminal. All kinds of stuff goes through your mind. So I think I figured something out. And I'm sorry, this is long. Don't forget the timestamps in there if you want to just get forward. So I finally realized something. I now think I understand why most shop with me's in some places, especially Dollar Tree now, people sound like they're whispering or the footage isn't the best. I think it's because they might have been told, or they know I got to be careful. They're going to kick me out. And I've been thinking about this. I don't think I was soliciting. I mean, maybe she could have said trespassing, but soliciting, I don't know. But any of you guys who know better than me, tell me. So I thought about contacting a manager of my favorite store, but you're going to laugh at me. I'm almost afraid to do that, because what if they say no, and then I can't go into that store and I can't even shop because they're always going to be looking at the cameras to see if I'm filming. So I don't know, but I've kind of decided I'm just going to do what I've been doing. I'll be a little more discreet. I'm definitely not going back to that store, and we'll see what happens. Well, enough of that. Let's get into this haul. My first item is this guy. I bought this ghost pillow. He was $5, and I found him in the bonus section. I've already removed his little tag, but when I found this guy, he was still wrapped up in plastic, and I brought him home, and he fluffed out pretty good, as you can see. Oh, I will say, I've recently been to IKEA, and IKEA has a ghost pillow similar. It's a little smaller, and it's $10. And by the way, that sucker was sold out. But look, $5, and I got me a cute little ghost pillow. He's a little shiny on the back, and then here's his friend. We don't care about the back, though, do we? Nah. All right. My next item is this. I couldn't resist this thing. Now, I got the one with the crow and then the potion bottles on the side. I think there was another one. There was another version, and I can't remember what it looked like, but I went ahead and picked this one up. So I have a small area in my kitchen where I have a tea station. It's like a cabinet. Actually, it's a hutch. And I'm going to turn that into my little cabinet of curiosities in there. And I've got a bunch of witch potions and some stuff I'm working on to decorate that area. And this is going to be perfect. Oh, yeah. All right. Now, these items here, I found these. I got 2 of them. And it's something that I think they had last year and I couldn't find. As you can see, it's got a scratch, but that's okay because I'm going to paint these. So I grabbed 2 of them, and like I said, this is something that I wanted last year, but I could never find them in my stores. Kind of like those little ceramic ghosts that I've been hunting for. I still can't find them. Have any of you found those yet? They look adorable. I've seen some people hauling them online, but here I go rambling again. But yeah, I got 2 of these. You put your little tea light there. I have another $5 item. I know, but I've been seeing this one everywhere. I had to get it. It's the steamy cauldron, or what's it called? The mist maker cauldron. The steamy cauldron. I don't know what I'm thinking. I couldn't resist it. And I thought about it. Okay. I know that a lot of you guys don't watch all my videos, and that's okay. But I did a video where I didn't make the cauldron, but I made like a floating potion. So it looks like the potion is floating magically into a cauldron that I have. And I thought I could redo it, on a smaller scale in this. So it says here double double toil and trouble, but we're going to turn it this way. But yeah, I thought if I could I can totally recreate my little potion bottle floating in here, and it'll have the steam coming out. Haha. So yeah, if you guys haven't seen that, what I'll do is I'll put a link to it here, and then, or somewhere, I'll put a link to it somewhere. I haven't done that yet in my videos, so I'll try to have the link. I'll try to figure that out. And then you can watch it. It's a short video, and you can feel free to fast forward if you're bored with it. But yeah, I think that's going to be so cool. So I was super happy when I found this. And actually, my stores, they didn't have it out right away. I had to go back a couple times before they finally got it. Hey everyone, I thought I'd pop in here and let you guys know. I've seen a couple of YouTubers mention how they've bought this and they add essential oil. Well, on the box it says do not add essential oil to any other liquids to the cauldron to avoid damaging the product. I mean, I guess you could, because some people are saying that they are, but just be cautious. It says here that it could damage your product. My next item is this little guy here, and I can't seem to get him to start, so I think I need to put batteries in him. But as you can see, he's got a sensor here, and actually I probably won't use him that way. Sometimes they make a lot of noise, and I don't like that. Does this make, yeah, it's motion activated. He probably makes a lot of noise. Okay, so it says it uses 2 AAA batteries. So yeah, I just need to get some batteries in there, and then I'm sure he'll be fine. Okay. I grabbed 2 of these, and aren't these just the neatest? Like, I can really see a lot of people coming up with some really neat DIYs with these. I have a DIY in mind, but I think I'm going to incorporate this into a wreath I'm working on. And yeah, nothing major, just a fun little wreath I want to work on. And I grabbed 2 of these furry spiders. Aren't they creepy? Ugh. I don't know what it is about spiders that creep me out. I mean, it's got to be all the legs, right? They have so many of them. But I grabbed these black and brown ones, and I thought these would be kind of fun on my cabinet of curiosities, just to kind of have them like they're crawling all over it. Oh. Have it like they're kind of crawling all over it when I put them on my little hutch in the kitchen. I grabbed a pack of 2 for $1.25. And then, and I also grabbed this skull. And this skull, I'm gonna use this skull with these hands. Hopefully, we'll see if it works out for that wreath I was talking about. And since we're talking about the wreath, let me show you some of these picks I picked up. Picks that I picked out. Wait, I did it again. Never mind. I think I went overboard. I don't know why I bought so many now that I'm seeing them. I think I totally went overboard. But that's okay. We're going to have some fun. So I got a bunch of picks because like I said, I'm hoping to work on a wreath, and these picks I'm going to use in that wreath. So it's got some spiders on there. I think I got 2 black with the eyeballs and spiders. And then I grabbed, I'm telling you guys, I went overboard. I know. I try to stop spending, but you know, you go into Dollar Tree and you're like, it's $1.25, and you feel like you can buy more. I got to stop it. And then I got these. These are the same. It's just they've got this purple color with the eyeballs and spiders. And I think I got 2 of those. So 2 black, 2 purple. And then I grabbed 1 black of this with these flowers, and then these spiders. These spiders are sparkly though. Then I got 2 of these. It's basically the same as the black one I just showed you, but it's purple. And it has sparkle spiders on these as well. So hopefully that will all go. I'll incorporate those in my wreath. I also picked up 2 of these amber potion bottles. Now, I don't know what's going on with me lately, but I am on a kick of making my own potion bottles. and I'm just having a blast. So I bought some labels from Temu, which turned out to be a little too small for stuff like this. But can I show you what I bought at Michael's? I know it's a Dollar Tree haul, but very quickly, let me show you. It was a little pricey, but I'm so glad I bought it because I've been able to use this for so many projects. I have a lot of papers that I've already cut and they're falling out. That's why here we go. I grabbed this packet. So, and yes, I know I did pay the full price. It wasn't on sale, but I'm so glad I have it because I'm telling you, I've used it for so many different projects, and I'm going to show you another one here in a minute. But it has these labels, look, like you can just cut it and use it, I mean, for scrapbooking or junk journaling. But man, I'm having so much fun using this. Oh gosh, look at this one here. How about that with the skulls and the crows with the roses? Oh my goodness. And then here, look at this. How neat is that? Okay, my favorite. Oh, here's my favorite. This is the one I've been using a lot of because I cut them out and then I kind of tear them around the edges and then I put them on my bottles. Oh, can I show you the bottles that I did? Let me show you the bottles I did. 1 second. Okay, I promise we'll get back to the Dollar Tree haul very soon. This is a root beer bottle that my husband bought from Cracker Barrel some time ago, and I saved the bottle. And look, I just kind of tore the label so it looked kind of rustic, and then I Mod Podged it onto the bottle. And then I did the same thing here with this. This is just like a bottle I picked up at Daiso. Yeah, Daiso. I plan on doing the same thing with these. I'm just gonna go ahead and use some of these here, and then I'm gonna tear them up like I did on these. You see how they've got the raw edge? And I just thought that raw edge on it just made it look a lot more, I don't know, witchy. But yeah, I love this right here. So yeah, I'm having a blast making my own stuff. And like I said, in a minute, I'm going to show you what else I've done with some of these, incorporating some Dollar Tree items. As much as I wanted to pick up one of each because they had a ghost and a witch, I just picked up Frankenstein. So it's basically like $1.25, you guys. I know that you've probably seen this on someone else's haul and you're like, this is old news, but this is just, can you believe this? $1.25. It's got his legs, it's got his head, and it's got his hands. Look at that. I mean, this is just the cutest. This is $1.25. Here's his little hands and his head and his legs. I mean, guys. And it's got these little ribbons. I guess you tie them, but I don't think I'm going to use the tool. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with him yet, but I'm going to come up with something. I guarantee you. $1.25. My next item is I picked up some tree toppers. So they had other versions, but the ones I picked up were the witch and the bat. And I actually picked up a few of the bats because I plan on using those on a little Halloween tree that I have, and I'll show you guys how it looks when I'm done decorating it, but I'm just not quite ready to decorate for Halloween yet, but I am working on my crafts. The little tree toppers, so excited about those. Oh my goodness. Okay, I know candy corn is one of those things, it's a little controversial. I love candy corn. Now, I don't love it so much that I can eat a bunch of it, but I do like it when I can get a few around Halloween, you know, like this time of year when I start putting it out in stores. But then after I've had a few, I'm kind of done until the following year. Okay, I don't know why I'm telling you guys that. I got a cat busting up in here. Hey, Pixie, come on in. It's okay. Come on, baby. You want your chair? Come on, get in your chair. Come get in your chair. Come on. Come on, Bix, get in your chair. Come on. on, baby. We've got Pixie in here. Okay. Sorry about the tangent on candy corn, but I was leading up to this. I know, candy corn's controversial, but I had to get them because I love candy corn. Well, like I said, I like it for like a little bit, but then I can't eat a lot of it. I grabbed 2 of these, and I think I'm going to take them off their picks and just kind of place them in certain areas of the house. We'll see. I know that Dollar Tree has a lot of really neat stuff every year, but I feel like this year it's a little better, right? Next item, you guys, I bamboozled my husband. So here's what I bought. It's out of the package now because I wanted him to put it together so he could show you, so I could show you what it looks like. So I bought this. It's basically a puzzle that you put together. Oh no, Gidget's awake. Hi, Gidget. And then on the back it has the instructions. And let me show you what it looks like. I'm afraid this is going to be a long video, guys. Sorry. Here we go. My poor husband, he's like, you make sure to tell them it's very fragile. And I was like, well, do. Oh, here we go. Just ignore the mess back there. So it comes with a stick. And I guess you put the stick in this little hole here. And you're supposed to be able to move it like this. Gidget, leave it alone. But as you can see, I have a little bit of trouble moving it with the stick. So it goes like, I'm not sure if do you see how it moves? So you just move it back and forth, I guess. It's actually very neat, but it's very fragile, my husband said. So he had to use like a little blade to cut the pieces out, and he saved those pieces for me. Oh, here they are. If you hear something in the background, that's Gidget. She's now awake. Hi, baby. She's chewing on candy corn pumpkin. Okay. So it comes with a little pack. It comes in a pack of screws. Oh dear, of screws, and then these little orange thingies here. And these are some of the pieces that were left over that my husband had to punch out that he kept in the bag. But it comes with that. And then it came with 2 pieces like this with all the pieces in there. And then he basically had to take his little, he used my Cricut blade. Where is it? Yeah, here we go. He used my blade here to help him cut these out. And he wanted me to tell everybody it's very fragile and you have to go very slowly, which you guys probably knew that, but you know, he wanted to help out as much as he could by giving people, you know, telling people the experience he had. And yeah, so he did have to use some glue with some of the pieces just because he wanted to make sure, are you guys, can you see that okay? He wanted to make sure that some of these pieces didn't just come apart after all the effort he put into it. Oops, I dropped my stick. Look at his little legs. But yeah, he said don't grab it by here. He said it's probably better to turn it, you know, by doing this. And honestly, the bat does seem to move a little bit better than when I use the stick. Where's my stick? Here's my stick. Yeah, it's I feel like I'm struggling to move it with the stick. But it might be easier just to take your fingers and twist it like that. But yeah, this might be fun for a project for some small, not too small of children. You know, what ages does it say on here? It says not for children under 3 years. Okay, well, definitely not. That's funny. Okay. So yeah, it says not for children under 3 years. So, and I mean, I don't know, it's quite a bit of work. So But my husband, he loves puzzly things like this, so he enjoyed it. Next up, I bought a couple of these witchy hats, and I actually plan on taking them off and decorating with them this way. That's what I plan on doing with them. Oh, okay. I did buy this berry garland. And actually, yeah, it looks a lot like the stuff I saw at Hobby Lobby, doesn't it? $1.25, and it says you get 9 feet. All right, guys, we're getting down to the wire. I've got 2 more items. I've got that sound you hear is Gidget scratching her little scratching board. I've got 2 more items, and they're for this project I'm going to show you. I picked up the purple spider web. Now, I have to be careful with stuff like this because I do have cats, but I think for what I'm using it for, I might be okay. And then I picked up these mini cauldrons because this is just what I needed for my project. All right, let me show you my project. This is a book that I bought from Home Goods / Marshalls or TJ Maxx. My stores are combo stores around here. So I saw Grandin Road has this very book, and they've turned it into like a diorama type thing. Well, guess what? I did the same thing. And I used those papers from that book I showed you that I bought at Michael's. My cat's acting nuts. You can see I got an eyeball because I glued the eyeball there. So I just basically took some cardboard and, you know, made my own little platform there to make a shelf. And then I made this platform here just so it could, you know, look spooky. And then I made my own little witch's broom. And then I did do another little potion bottle. This was actually with the labels I bought from Temu. I had to trim it down a bit because that label was actually a little too big for this bottle. And then I'm just gonna put my stuff in there and have my own little witchy scene. How cool is that, right? And I think they were charging like $50 on Grandin Road for this. But guess what? I'm not done. Now, I haven't found these items at my stores yet, but I'm hoping they'll be putting them out very soon and I can get at least one more. But so this one here is from last year. It's those little fake books that they have, the little cardboard books. Well, I turned this one into one too. I just took some of those papers and tore them up, and then I just glued them in there. These are all from that book I bought at Michael's. I just kind of made my own little scene in here. And then, oh yeah, this is something else. I actually picked up these at Dollar Tree as well. They didn't come with the labels. I used these labels that I picked up from Temu, and I just put them on there. It was 2 for $1.25 for these glass vials at Dollar Tree. And you can just put the, you know, so I just got my little items here, and I made my own little diorama. Because I thought this is perfect, because, you know, Dollar Tree has like a lot of stuff you can use, and if you can, wait, there we go. See, I mean, there's so many different things you can do, and I thought, you know, if Dollar Tree has these for $1.25, you don't need to go and buy the big book. So I went ahead and put these in here. And these are some of my little tea lights I like to use that I picked up. I bought these off of Amazon some time ago. I've had them for a few years. They're on timers and they're really great. Oh my gosh, you guys, at night, these look so good, all lit up. And you can see the little witchy stuff. I did the house. So let me show you what I plan on doing. So the only thing I was missing for my little witchy scenes was a cauldron. Well, and a witch, of course, but that's okay. So I thought this would be cute in here, and it could look like potion coming out of it. So I'm not sure if you can see, but I put a candle in there. One of my battery operated candles, that is. And then I just put this on top so it'll look like potion. And then put my little potion in there. And then maybe a little spider can go here, or maybe he can crawl up on the wall. So you can't really see very good because it is daylight out, but here's a little broom I made with a twig and some twine. And then you've got your little cauldron in there with your candle. It looks like a little potion. So yeah, that's what I plan on doing with it, and I think it'll work out really well. You guys, as I was cleaning up, I found these. I forgot to show you these. This is also something I picked up. The candy corn drizzled popcorn. So I thought I might as well hop on here and show it to you guys. Let's see what it looks like. This one looks a little burnt, doesn't it? I just dropped that on the floor. 1 second. Let's try another piece. Here we go. I'm not really getting a candy corn flavor. They're not bad though. It says it's made with cane sugar and sea salt. No high fructose corn, I cannot say that, corn syrup, and it says it's gluten-free, non-GMO. Yeah, they don't taste bad, but I'm not getting a candy corn flavor. They just taste like a sweet and salty popcorn. Well, everyone, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you do enjoy this type of content, please consider subscribing. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.